Is going on, guys, and welcome back to Figure Bros. My name is Philip, one half of Figure Bros. Joining me, the other half, Jared. Jared, how you doing, my man?
I'm good, Phil. How are you doing, man?
Pretty good, man. It's another day, another new chapter for Marvel Legends, and they seem to keep chugging along and actually making some good figures, which is what we're here to talk about, to do our instant reaction, but pretty much our reaction to the fan stream that they had on June 17th. If you guys didn't know about it, Marvel Legends had another Hasbro live fan stream where they did a lot of cool new reveals. Not all of it was great, some of it good, some of it bad, some of it ugly, but there were some pretty good figures that Jared and I are going to discuss about. But before we go any further, if you guys could just do us a really big favor, please, right now, hit that like button. If you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a video. And with all that being said, Jared, I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Phil.
All right. So before we go any forward, too, Jared, go ahead and lay the groundwork. Yay or nay? Good, bad. What were your initial reactions to the fan stream? Was it really good, really positive, or was it just all crap, wall to walls, all garbage? What were your initial reactions to everything?
So overall, I would say there was a lot of good to be found there.
Mm.
I think that the Marvel Legends team has taken a lot of critiques and feedback that
Ooh,
I
yeah.
mean, not specifically us, but the collectors
The overall,
in general,
yes, the overall
yeah,
community.
as an entire consensus have
Mm.
given. And I think they're actually moving in the right direction in a lot of places.
Yes.
Obviously, there are still some stinkers. There's still some figures
Hmm.
that you know are going to be sitting on the shelf and never moving. But
Hit that
that's
clearance
a
shelf.
given. That's going to happen.
Yeah, those are what we call the slow movers that are just going to be initially to clearance.
Yeah.
Anything Star Wars related probably going to be hitting that clearance shelf near
Hmm.
you. But this is not about Star Wars. It's about Marvel Legends, though. And again, like you hit the nail on the head. Actually, you called it like they're moving in the right direction. Not all of it's
Right.
going to be good when they do like these live streams and they have like 20 reveals. Not all of it's going to be perfect. Some of it's going to be good. Some of it's going to be bad. Some of it's going to be absolute stinkers. But I agree with you. I thought the initial stream, without giving too much away, which we are going to get to here in a second, but overall, I think it was a pretty positive experience. Some really good figures and some stuff that you're like, hey, I'm probably going to pre-order some of those.
No, I think the same way.
Uh,
There's definitely a few figures I saw that were,
yep.
this is a worthy update. This is a figure I've always wanted, and I think
Mm.
there's going to be some pretty good ones and they're pretty solid.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm definitely interested in taking a look at all that. So without further ado, Jared, let's go ahead and jump right over to the actual stream itself. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and go through each figure by figure, and just give you guys our initial reaction. Again, if you guys want to comment down below, let us know what you guys think in the comment section. Are these figures you're going to pre-order? Yes or no? We'll spend too much time on all of them except for the ones that we deem that are, really, like I said, they've done some really good things. So first one up was Man Thing. This is a figure, I don't know too much about, Jared. I'm sure you probably know a little bit more than I do about this. This is from Werewolf by Night. Looks okay. Initial reaction was just okay. I
Yeah,
don't know
I
if
think it
this.
looks good.
It looks good. Is
It
this something you're pre-ordering like right off the bat?
I probably will pick it up at some point. The last Man Thing baff we got, but it was a baff, so it was locked behind that paywall of having to buy 6 figures. Plus, it was from a hit or miss wave, I think, going on 3 or 4 years ago. So
Okay.
I think
So
it's worthy to get a reissue. I think it is kind of weird that Werewolf by Midnight came out like 2 years ago,
yes, and now
and
we're
we're
doing it.
getting
Well,
it now.
there's a couple of things that I'm with you on that one where it's like this
Now,
movie came out a while ago.
if they plan on it being out by October in time for Halloween,
Halloween.
that'd be kind of cool. That'd
That's
be kind of
okay.
cool.
Yep. And again, so is this something you're pre-ordering? Yes or no?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably will pre-order it.
This one's a no for me. It's not a big thing for Werewolf by Night. I don't even know what is Werewolf by Night, but yeah. Moving
Werewolf
on.
by Night was it was like a Marvel MCU-ish Halloween special on Disney
Hmm.
Plus. It was actually pretty good,
Oh,
but it
okay.
was supposed to like cover a lot of the more obscure magic themed
Oh, okay.
characters.
All right. Well, next
That's
one up
pretty
is
good. It's a good Halloween watch.
so Jared's a yes. I'm a no. The next one up on the stream was a 3-pack of Taskmaster, Iron Patriot, and Doctor Doom. This one for me, I thought was a yes, a pre-order. I came up with,
Oh,
I saw
yeah.
this one, I was like, okay, it is a weird 3-pack of a bunch. I think you and I were talking about this is probably something like obscure comics that they teamed up in or something at some point. But I mean, I love this Doctor Doom on here, and I love this Taskmaster.
Mhm.
The Iron Patriot for me is just an extra bonus. If you just had Taskmaster and Doctor Doom as a 2-pack, I would have said yes to it. Throwing an Iron Patriot to me is just a freaking bonus. This one
Yeah,
is a
I
Amazon
agree.
exclusive. So this one, again, you have to pre-order this one if you want on Amazon exclusively. Um, price be damned. I don't know we don't know what the prices of all this stuff is gonna be. We could pretty much shoot in the dark what that's gonna be. But as just for a 3-pack as a pre-order, this one's a yes for me. You say yes?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, this
it
one's an
looks
excellent
great.
looking one. Yep, go ahead.
I think them using that body for Iron Patriot from the oh gosh, which Iron Man was it? I can't remember the name off the bat. Uh
Was it the most recent Iron Man? Like the
no, it
Mark
wasn't the most.
41? Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't the most recent. It was a few waves ago. Not the Bleeding Edge Iron Man. It's I want to say Superior Iron Man.
It probably is.
No, that's not it.
Not
Damn
it.
it.
Okay. Well,
You
that's
know
all
what?
right.
It'll come to me at some point. Regardless, the mold that they had made for that new Iron Man, it's a very good Iron Man body. So for them to reuse that is fine by me. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely liking this Iron Man. Doctor Doom looks incredible here. Is this
Yes,
thing
he
going to be up
does.
to standards to a Mezco Doctor Doom, which I think is a definitive Doctor Doom? Probably not,
Probably
but
not.
yeah, probably not because that one was nice.
But
But
for it
yes,
to be what, a fifth, a
a
sixth
fifth.
of the price,
Yes,
not
exactly.
bad.
Now the
It's the
task,
extremist Iron Man. That's what it is.
the
I
extremist. There you go.
bugging me so much I had to look it up.
There you go. Hey, nothing wrong with that. But me, what sold this 3-pack was yes, Doctor Doom. But again, that Taskmaster. That Taskmaster looks fantastic. Like
He
that's a
does
really
look
cool
good.
looking Taskmaster. We don't have a lot of him either. You
No,
know, and that's something too. Mezco, Mafex, like, hey, like we could use more versions of him. So
I'm
hopefully,
surprised
yes,
we have
and
not gotten a Mezco or Mafex Taskmaster.
right? That you say that out loud, like he's not someone that we have a lot of out there.
Yeah,
So to see him be used by Marvel Legends in this 3-pack, it to me sold it immediately. Those two figures, I
right.
would have been in on all day. And it comes with some pretty cool accessories and stuff like that. So all in
It
all,
does.
just a really cool looking 3-pack. Here is the 3-pack in its full version, so you guys can see it. So really cool. I mean, we get a gun, we get alternative heads. I mean, this is something just again as long as it's not $100, which I don't see it being
Hmm.
that high. Hopefully it doesn't. But for
So
I'm
it's
guessing, what is it?
75.
I was gonna say if
75.
it's 75 or less, I'm all for it. This is something I'm definitely gonna pre-order. Happy to
I
see
agree.
this. Great 3-piece collection. Great for the fans. A win-win across the board. And being behind an Amazon exclusive paywall, whatever. I can live with that. Amazon's pretty good.
I
Next up,
agree.
next up was Odin. This is something else. I was like, oh yeah, this is a really cool Odin. Here's a full shot of him, and here's what he comes with. Again, like this Odin, like the body, comes with a bunch of accessories too. We get the staff, sword, alternative hands, we get the crow, and we get ways to alternate his head without actually getting an alternative head. We get different
Mhm.
forms of hairstyle, the crown, all that kind of stuff. Really cool looking figure. I mean, this something again, as long as the price isn't like the Hulkbuster price, this is something I would definitely see myself picking up. Here's another good shot of
Oh,
him
me
right here
too.
from the stream. What's your initial thoughts on this one, Jarrod? Yay or nay?
Initially, I think they did a really good job here. I mean, it's not like initially when you think of Odin, you think of like the most recent depiction, like from the MCU. I was not expecting something like this beefy and huge of a figure for them to make. I thought they'd just make like a little bigger than regular Marvel Legends sized figure. But this is a nice surprise to see. I
Yes.
think the value here, as long as it's not like $60,
There,
I can see this.
that's the
I think
key.
a good price for this could be like 40,
That's the
maybe
key. That's the
45.
key right there. As long as it's not the Hulkbuster price for that
Yeah,
guy, because if it's a Hulkbuster price, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be really pissed off, and I'll just wait till like a sale or a clearance comes on because I could see come around like the Black Friday this price being cut in half. Let's say hypothetically it's 60, price gets cut in half, or even by 40%, it goes down to 40 or $30. Then it's a must-have at that point, in my opinion. But if it's at $60, $70 price tag, I'm gonna be really, really annoyed. Especially like we just said, that 3-pack was $75. So how can you justify 3 figures versus the one for like 60, $70? That would be a mistake in my point of view there. So we'll see. That was the and oh, by the way, too, yeah, pre-orders go up June 27th, so this one's right around the corner, which is
Oh
really
yeah,
good. And it's going to be on all the retailers, so pretty good there. Moving on was my favorite.
I
All
think you
right, we're
might
good.
know.
Next one
You
was the
might.
one that I am really excited for, which was the Venom. This is something though that I'm a little like head scratching because this is from the Let There Be Carnage, which that movie came out a long time ago.
Yeah,
So really
it is kind of
interesting,
odd.
right? Interesting that we're getting just like the Werewolf by Night that came out a while ago, and now we're getting
Yeah,
this Venom. The cool thing about this Venom is this Venom actually looks like the painting that they use actually looks like the symbiote version of Venom. Like they've definitely used some really nice paint here. Like the black really does look like a latex black that he's on. The
yeah.
fact that it comes with all different versions of his head coming out of him looks really cool. The mid joint looks really good. We actually get a nice ab crunch. Here's a photo of him side by side to Carnage, so you guys can see point blank how he looks side by side, which I thought was really cool if they busted that out during the stream. This thing, excellent looking, really cool. And the one that I'm most excited about, don't like that it is part of like a Target exclusive. Again, Target exclusives are almost hard to find these days. Like when there's a Target
Mhm.
exclusive, people run out day one and usually pick it up. So I'm a little disappointed about that it's a Target exclusive. But Venom looks really cool. Definitely something I'm gonna keep my eye out, and definitely something I want. What say you?
Yeah, I do like that classic. Classic. I do really like that Sony Venom look.
Mm,
As much as the films were hit or miss, I do think that the design is pretty good here. It is mostly a reissue of their older Venom, but
hmm
you can never have too much Venom, especially with all those new accessories that he comes with. So he's not a straight re-release, and it'll go good with that Carnage coming up too. I mean, we've got that deluxe Carnage that's like even bigger than this Venom.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it makes sense that they would reissue it around this time.
So makes sense to you. Okay. Well, I thought it was
Yeah.
I thought it was a little odd, but here's the packaging right here, as you guys can see it in its full. Really cool. Love that alternative head. The other thing too, I'll be very curious about is that if I were to get this, can you take the head off of this and put it on the Agent Venom from Reveltech? Because those two
Yeah.
heads right there are like spot on perfect for that body. And I would really like to hopefully, use that for both the Venom here and the Agent Venom, which still to this day, figure of the year, guys. That thing is just unbelievable. Moving on, we did get some, I guess you call that reissues. We got the Uncanny X-Men Wolverine, and they also reveal that they're doing the whole, I guess they're doing reissues of the Storm, Marvel's Forge, Jubilee. They also showed off again the Gambit, Banshee, Psylocke, and then they released the new, I forget his name, but the new, there he is, Warlord. I was going to say, I know he's Professor X, but Warlord, the Professor X card back.
He
This
looks
one,
good.
yeah, it looks good to you, but this is where for me the stream was like,
I get it. I mean, it's a more obscure appearance, a more obscure costume or depiction of Professor X. So I get not really being super into it.
yeah,
I think
that
it looks good,
it does look
but
good.
I get it.
Nah, it was okay.
Yeah,
Some fans were pretty happy about this one. I get it.
I probably will end up getting it, but I'm not gonna be like, if I miss the pre-order, oh well.
Okay, yeah.
You know what
See,
I mean?
to me, this one wasn't a pre-order, so to me, it was just
Yeah,
a okay. I get it. The next
yeah.
two were also just you can miss me on this one. I don't even know who these characters are. Jairus, you're gonna have to help me out. These were the two other females of the two pack of I don't even know what this is. So I'm guessing this is Professor X's other half of the. I don't know who these two characters came from. Like I know one of them's Rogue, right?
Yeah.
And the other one who's all blue with the weird. I don't know who that is. So
It's oh my god, why am I forgetting her name? It is
I
it's a bit more of an obscure two-pack, don't get me
yeah.
wrong.
So this one, we'll go through this one real fast because this one, doesn't really pique our interest a lot. Yay or nay on this one for
Nay,
pre-ordering? Yeah, that's what I thought.
nay.
It was a hard
Looks
pass for me.
good. It's an Amazon exclusive. It's Destiny and Rogue. I
Destiny and
don't
Rogue.
know.
Thank you. That's what it
Yeah.
was. I knew the other one was Rogue, and the other one I just could not. I was blanking on the whole time. Then we
Yeah.
get into something that I was like, oh yes, please. We get into a really cool Phoenix. Now this Phoenix ain't
Oh
your
yeah.
typical Phoenix. This one to me had all like the makings of what Diamond Select should be doing if they would just put a little more effort into their articulation. But this came from Hasbro. This one hits a home run for me. This one's a pre-order. This is a Phoenix. The cool thing about this Phoenix, you guys, that base right there, you guys can see it. That is an excellent looking flame coming right up. And then you get this awesome looking Phoenix. And then to put all three of them together, that's what it. So here's what it looks like in its entirety. Just really badass looking Phoenix. This one to me, Jarrod, pre-ordering all day long. Definitely want this Phoenix.
Yes,
What say
for
you?
sure.
What stands out to you? That base is just really what stands out to me.
The
Definitely
base
want
is
that.
great. The fact that she's on that newer Target exclusive Black Widow body with the butterfly joint and all the double jointed, all pinless, looks really good too. As long as the price is not insane here, it's gonna be a buy.
You think the price might be insane on this one?
I don't know. We've seen it before. If it's over 50, no.
No. Okay. Over 50, Jarrod says no. Over 50, I'm also going to say no too. Hopefully it's not.
$50 for a Marvel Legends, you better be giving me a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And then we get
Give me a
into
ton.
the Strange Tales. The first one was I believe his name is Dr. Voodoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks okay as well.
Or Brother Voodoo.
Voodoo, thank you.
He looks okay. He's on an older body and he has some older accessories. I'm gonna be honest with you, Phil. Aside from Moon Knight and Helverine, I have no interest in this wave.
So I was gonna go over this whole wave, and we'll talk about it as a whole, and then we'll talk about it collectively. So the whole wave has Marvel's Dracula, Brother Voodoo, Damian Hellstorm, Bloodstorm, Moon Knight, Weapons of Vengeance, and Marvel's Lilith. Out of all of them, Jarrod already says he's only picking up 2 of these. You're not picking up any of the others. Is that
and
correct?
Dracula.
And Dracula. Okay, so 3.
And even
3
then,
out of
these are
7.
figures I'm gonna want to try and find on sale or something.
See, that's what I was thinking. I'm with you. I think Moon Knight, Weapons of Vengeance is the only 2 I want. The rest of them, these are probably going to hit a clearance shelf near you, to be honest. I don't see them.
I think Helverine will be good. I think Moon Knight obviously is going to be good. Who doesn't love Moon Knight?
Who doesn't love Moon Knight, right?
Dracula, maybe. I know Damian Hellstorm. He was initially supposed to come in the Engines of Vengeance, so I think a lot of people are going to be trying to pick him up.
I mean, the good news is too like they're only $25 for these figures, so yeah, wait for a clearance.
And they do come with the Build-A-Figure part.
That's I was gonna say. That's the big question I was gonna wait for at the very end, but you beat me to it. The thing that's gonna hurt us the most, and you and I both know it. We want this Build-A-Figure.
Blackheart looks amazing.
Oh my lord, does he not look amazing?
I wish they made him a solo release. He looks fantastic.
Yes, he looks fantastic. Blackheart definitely one that I really do want that one. That's going to be the big problem right there. So I'll go ahead and pull them up right now for you guys to see. This is Blackheart, the Build-A-Figure. So if you get obviously you get all the other separate figures, you can build Blackheart. Blackheart looks fantastic. To my knowledge, Jarrod, correct me if I'm wrong. Blackheart, they only done once, I believe.
I think Toy Biz made one, and
exactly,
that was
and that's it.
Might be wrong. Might be wrong.
Don't quote us
directly. I'm pretty sure Toy
one.
Biz only did one.
Yeah. So Blackheart looks fantastic for a Build-A-Figure. Yay or nay on this, or let me not yes or no. Let me go ahead and let me frame this question this way. Yes or no, Blackheart will be worth upwards of $50.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So there you go. So is that not worth it then to get the whole wave at that point? You know what I mean? Just so
you can... I don't know if it's worth it. My problem is I don't really have a lot of attachment mystic side of Marvel, like the Doctor Strange, the Hell stuff, the Ghost Rider. I'm not a huge fan of this side. Although, you know what pisses me off? They could have given us a
Blackheart separately?
No. What is his name? The Ghost Rider is something Reyes.
Robbie Reyes?
Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider.
You wanted that Ghost Rider. See, I thought they were going for the more. I don't know if you ever played the video game, The Midnight Suns. I thought that's what they were going with, and I'm like, if they give us,
I kind of think that is in a
right, like that's what they're going for. So if they go that route and they keep making the figures from that kind of video game-esque wave, I mean, at that point, I mean, it's a solid wave. I mean, you said you're going to pre-order 3 out of 7, so I mean, you're only missing 4 figures. So hopefully you can find the 4 for clearance, and then you can get Blackheart for a much cheaper discount.
True.
To buy all of them, that's going to be pretty expensive. But you get the other 4, that you're missing on a clearance shelf, which I think I think you are going to find those ones on a clearance shelf. It just depends, will you find all of them on a
Mm,
clearance shelf or on a discount, because that's the big thing. Because you don't want to
yeah,
miss out on Blackheart. That's for sure.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we'll see. So
So yeah,
there's all the figures in its entirety. Dracula comes with a lot of stuff. Lilith, not so much. Voodoo comes with a lot of stuff. Moon Knight, pretty good too. So yeah, like the figures you're pretty much passing on. They don't come with a lot of stuff. Dracula does. Voodoo does. Moon Knight does, and the weapons of vengeance. So, and then you get Blackheart. So the cool
yeah,
thing is too is that Moon Knight comes with the top head. Bloodstorm comes with a torso, so that might be a little bit of a problem because that build a figure, you can use
I,
that torso for a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Custom figures,
yeah,
be damned on that one. Like that could be a really cool custom build. I mean, you're into that stuff, Jarrod.
that's true. I just wish I don't care about Bloodstorm. I don't
Yeah.
care about. I don't even know the other. I already forgot the other names of the other guys. If I'm being honest.
Lilith and Hellstorm.
Yeah, I don't even
Damien
know who
Hellstorm.
Lilith is.
Yeah, Lilith.
Damien Hellstorm vaguely.
I mean, I might pre-order this whole wave. Just also too, it would be good reviews. I think these figures would actually be good to review.
We
They
probably
definitely.
review them.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's be honest.
so maybe it's worth it after all. The one thing too I did notice, are these women missing torso joints, like the ab crunch? As I'm
I
looking
haven't
at them,
actually looked that far into it.
I don't think they. That is going to conclude the stream. That was pretty much everything that they revealed during that stream. I thought it was a pretty solid stream. So, well, real quick, Jarrod, letter grade. You know, A, B, C, D, E, F. What are we thinking of here on this letter grade? What would you give this stream in its overall in its entirety?
The stream overall, B.
Yeah, B. That's exactly. I'm on a like a B as well. I think that's exactly where I think you can go B, B plus
B.
somewhere in that.
If I had to rank like this whole new wave that came out,
right,
I go like C.
yeah, I think that's fair.
I think that's being a little generous.
Like I said, I'd give it, like you said, the whole stream B, B minus, somewhere in that neighborhood. Maybe you can even make the argument for like a B plus. I thought it was pretty good overall. It definitely generated enough hype for them that I think some of these figures, if not, I would say half of them, probably going to go pretty well for their pre-orders. Odin, Venom, Weapons of Vengeance, like you said, Moon Knight,
Yeah, if you have
Dracula,
any interest in getting Venom,
the 3-pack
keep
that we
an eye
mentioned.
on when that Target
Yeah.
drops.
And you're gonna have to
because-
too, because the Target exclusives, man, like I said, they go fast. People are like, they're all over the Target exclusives, more so than
Yeah.
anything else. Walmart is pretty much easy to find. Target exclusives very hard. People will,
Yeah,
especially if they
Walmart's
want
not
it.
too bad usually. They're usually pretty good about things.
You think so? Well, maybe your Targets are better than mine. Every time there's a
Oh,
Target
no,
exclusive
Walmart's
near
not
me,
too bad.
No,
Target
Walmart.
is
yeah,
Target's hit or miss. Walmart's okay.
yeah, absolutely. So that's gonna do it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, please comment down below. Let us know if there's anything else you guys want to discuss. Are these something that you guys are gonna pre-order? Are you guys gonna be running out? If so, which ones are you guys pre-ordering? Which ones are you looking for more close, keeping a close eye on? Is it the 3-pack? Is it the Venom? Is it the Strange Tales? Is it the Midnight Wolf thing? I don't know, the man thing. Let us know down below in the comment section. At the very least, if you made it this far, please hit that like button. If you're new, consider
Yeah.
hitting that subscribe button. If you want to check us out over on Instagram, Jarrod, you can find him over at Rocket Fist Figs. And for all your 3D custom parts, you guys can find them over at Rocket Fist Customs. There'll be links to all of this down below in the description box. If you want to save yourself on any in-stock purchases over on Entertainment Earth, there'll be an affiliate link down below you guys can use. That's the best way to help support this channel and help support Jarrod and I on our future endeavors. So if you guys want to go check that out, all of it can be found down below in the description box. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. My name is Philip. That's Jarrod. We're signing off. See you guys next time.
See you guys.